Hello everyone, so I'm about to record a love message for my channel Violet Angel Intuition 1111, which is a twin flame channel, and there's a message that I have to bring through here. Now I'm putting this on both my channel, which you're watching now, Cosmic Coalesce, or you could be watching from my other channel, Violet Angel Intuition 1111, so I'm going to post this message on both because I feel it's quite an important message to get out. So the energy of Yeshua, who a lot of you all know incarnated as Jesus of Nazareth, Saint Germain, and other ascended masters. This is a message that has been coming through a lot. So I'm just going to pull my dishwasher off because it's very loud. So the thing I want to talk about here is there's an actual split happening right now between the 5D and the 3D. So you may find that people around you who you felt quite connected to before is suddenly you're not going to feel as connected to them. Anyone who you thought, oh, they're okay, I'm quite comfortable with them, now you might start to feel uncomfortable in their company. And it's because that split is happening. It's because the 5D is raising in frequency, and the collective energy is raising in frequency, and a lot of people are still not quite there yet. So there's going to be a gap. There's also right now, I'm seeing a lot of it, angry posts at YouTubers having an angry rant at their viewers and things, and even channels I've never subscribed to before, I'm suddenly seeing angry rants. And that's because I myself have been subjected to this. A lot of readers now, they are not aligned. They are not fully aligned. So it means that the true divine channels and the true divine beings are ascending, and their wisdom and knowledge is still coming in. But there is some readers out there who they are still in the 3D energy. They're not healed enough to align with their 5D energy yet. And you'll start to see this, even myself, and during the new moon. Readers who I thought were in the same sort of trajectory as me, I almost feel like the blindfold's been ripped off. And I've noticed a lot of readers who were once I thought were quite uplifting, optimistic people. Their messages are suddenly becoming quite negative. And they will start to tell you stuff like, turn away from, if too many people are telling you to tap into unconditional love and sending out light and things like that, it's all false light, and don't listen to them. And they'll try and get you to stay in your darker feminine energy, because I am aligned with my 5D self and I don't watch readings anymore. They actually have no interest to me. And I used to say I used to watch the odd one because it's like watching an old friend on TV or something, but I don't even do that anymore. And that's what some readers don't want. Some people on YouTube do not want you to align with your divinity. They do not want you to ascend to your 5D self because they want viewers for the channel. And you will find a lot of these channels now, even if they've got 50 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers, their views will probably start becoming less and less, their messages will become more negative, and they're trying to get into other divine beings' energy to tap into their divine wisdom. So I'm just wanting to say there, be very assertive and understand there is a split happening right now. There's a divide happening, and it's been happening since the new moon. And you'll start to see, you might be watching a reader you've watched for years and then suddenly go, well, this doesn't sound right, this doesn't feel right. And if you feel that way about me, then we don't align, just unsubscribe, basically. But anyone who does still watch my channel, and you feel connected to me, you feel aligned with my messages, then that means you are also moving into the 5D. And I'll just want to, before I pull a few cards here, first and foremost, I started my twin flame channel because I was guided to do it temporarily to help to align a group of souls who were connected to me, but also because the twin flame connections were stuck, and that when this 5D split was coming up, and I was told that at that point there was a lot of negativity in the press about twin flames. People were saying a lot of like nonsensical stuff about twin flames. And my twin flame journey is what saved me. It's literally saved my life. It is, my twin flame journey was a healing experience for me. And I wanted other people to understand that first and foremost, your twin flame journey is a healing experience. So that's part of the reason my channel won't be needed forever. And that's why I started my channel Cosmic Coalesce. So I've always got a channel to do my healing, my Reiki healing, my light language, my channeled messages from higher realms and dimensions. But the twin flame guidance won't be needed forever, because soon you're all going to have ascended right through all the 3D illusion and into the 5D. You will not need to watch readings. You will not need to not watch people like me anymore. You're going to know everything just by connecting with your guides, your angels, the Holy Spirit, whoever you feel most connected to. So that's the first thing I want to say. Second thing is, part of my mission here obviously was my twin flame and I were to activate each other. Then I was to help align the twin flame collective. But my other main mission here is Christ consciousness. And you'll hear me going on and on about Christ consciousness in nearly all my videos. I always make reference to it. And it's purely because that is what a lot of readers are not teaching you, because that is your divinity. Yeshua incarnated as Jesus of Nazareth. He was part of a team of souls at that time. But Yeshua was here carrying a blueprint from God to help, to teach humanity how to ascend, how to heal and connect with your divinity. The Christ consciousness is your divinity. So Yeshua came with this blueprint, and it's nothing major, as you know. It's simple rules to life. Be kind. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is your connection to all. Kindness, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, and non-judgment. The 5 main rules to the Christ consciousness. When you start to live in that mindset where you heal and you find forgiveness for the people from your past, you're compassionate towards yourself first and foremost, other people, nature, you have this gentle, purity to you that can only be aligned with your 5D self. And you'll know, because you start to attract in more and more synchronicities, more and more God incidences into your life. And you become even more of a beacon of light to others. And that's what the Christ consciousness is. It's like, as you get surrounded by that divine light and love, you then share it with other people. You become a beacon of light. So be mindful of readers who are telling you to turn away from anyone who's pushing unconditional love, or who's being too optimistic, or who's too happy and joyous about life. That just means that person is moving into the 5D. And the person who is moaning about how optimistic and how much love and light they put into the world is still in the 3D. And they don't want to lose their viewers. They don't. So just be careful, not just readers, not just YouTubers, anyone in your life. So just be mindful of that. The split is happening, and you will start to see the difference. And as I say, if you're watching this now and going, well, I don't feel aligned with you, what you're saying, that's okay. I understand. And it's just we're in different places on our spiritual journey. So yeah, that's what I want to say. And as you know, people always romanticize the twin flame journey with Jesus and Mary and stuff. And don't get me wrong, their love is the most powerful, one of the most powerful love stories. But the thing is, they've never been apart. People say, oh, they want to come back together. They've never been apart. Love is stronger than death. But what people don't talk about, they talk about, oh, the whole twin flame thing with Jesus and Mary, but they don't tell you what Yeshua was trying to teach, what Mary and Yeshua was trying to teach, what everyone connected, Jesus' mother, his grandmother, his mother, his earthly father, his disciples, they were all part of a group of souls who were trying to help and teach people about the Christ consciousness. Because the Christ consciousness is the blueprint to your divinity. And it's made up of those 5 simple rules. And the readers and stuff like that who are failing to tell people that that's all it takes, People who are trying to charge you £500, I'll teach you to be a spiritual mentor to others. You don't need to pay £500 to be a spiritual mentor to others. You just need to teach them the basic principles of the Christ consciousness. That is your divinity. That is your sovereignty. Free will, of course, is part of your sovereignty, but that is what Yeshua incarnated on earth at that time to teach. And, you know, it's, you know, I feel like a lot of the teachings of Yeshua has been lost. It's been diluted, it's been distorted. You know, the things in the Bible have twisted things around what it means to be, you know, what it means to be a Christian. You can't do this, it's a sin. You can't do that, it's a sin. You can't do this, it's a sin. That is not what Yeshua's teachings were as Jesus of Nazareth. That was not his teachings. You know, and I feel that when people will start to see the difference, they'll start to see the difference, and there is a lot of readers out there who want to keep you stuck when actually your twin flame journey is just you choosing yourself, choosing to heal, choosing to love yourself unconditionally, but not just yourself, all others. And I know it's hard because there's people in my past who've done so much to me that I can't even talk about. I've been, you know, targeted by societies, groups, covens, everything. And you know what? I forgive every one of them. And I send them love and blessings. And I pray that God shines light on them and shows them their divine path also. That's it. But I'm not saying that happened overnight. It took me a long time to heal and learn to forgive. Because, you know, forgiveness is something you do for yourself always, okay? It's a burden you don't need to carry. So this is the message that's to come through, and I'm going to put it on both my channels. So I split the deck on Mother Mary. I always split the deck on Mother Mary. But also Ascension. And doors are opening. So many of you are aligned for miracles. Many of you are aligned for union. So let me get some messages through here. The key to life. I think this is a lot of you, and your initial twin flame connections were in Atlantis. But the reason why this has come out at this point is because I'm telling you the key to life is your Christ consciousness. I'm using a Christ consciousness deck now, and I would love to see more readers using the Christ consciousness deck. I'll be honest, I would love it, because this deck is so powerful. It's an activating deck, and this is I'm saying that I'm talking about the Christ consciousness, but the Christ consciousness is your key to life. You know, sacred geometry, and you know, the mandalas and things like that. And I know I studied this when I was doing my psychology and art. And sacred geometry is just basically like the universe. And you know, when you use a little compass with a pencil on it to make your designs, you know, doing your sacred geometry, doing your mandalas and stuff, it's almost like the creator is where you put that little pin in the middle. And this is the universe all around. This is all the pockets of different realms, different dimensions. That is what sacred geometry symbolises. And when you return to your Christ consciousness, using the 5 simple bases of Christ consciousness that Yeshua, Jesus, taught, that little pin in the middle, you start to become closer to that. You become in that inner circle where that little dot is. It brings you closer to the Creator. It brings you closer to our Heavenly Father. So yeah, it says, children, cherish and enter their world. So this is about letting your inner child run free. You know, when you come into this world, that's why people say when you look into a child's eyes, it's innocence. Even myself, I've been blessed with 3 children, and that moment when I looked into my child's eyes, you can't even explain it. And even it means even more to me now, the fact that your children choose, like as souls, they choose who they want to be brought into the world by, who they want to give birth them into this world. And the fact my 3 children chose me is a true blessing. And not everyone is meant to, not everyone in this lifetime, those of you that haven't had children, it doesn't mean to say no souls have chosen you. It just means that's not part of your journey yet. Or maybe it's not meant to be part of your journey, or maybe in another lifetime you had 10 kids. But in this lifetime, I'm glad that my kids chose, because they're amazing, and I absolutely adore them. So this is about your inner child. It's so important to let your inner child be free. And my kids often say it's like Freaky Friday in my house. Because I'm doing, sometimes I'm a typical teenager. Sometimes they're telling me, turn your music down, Mom. But and my best friends and I always joke about this. We never really left our teenage years. We're still in them, which isn't a bad thing. So the trailblazer, so Joseph of Arimathea, so this, I can never say that, Joseph of Arimathea. So trailblaze and motivate. So this is just saying, if you're watching this and you resonate with what I'm saying, then you are definitely someone who's meant to be a leader here. You're meant to be someone who's meant to lead others towards their Christ consciousness. You're meant to lead others to help themselves to get into the 5D energy, because that is heaven on earth for us. Yeah. Exactly, the teacher. Walk the talk. You can lead here. You can lead by example and help people. And Yeshua's energy is with me now, which is beautiful, and because I've got chills all up my legs and everything, and I just know he's working with so many of you right now, especially the masculines. And I'm my love reading after this, I feel I'm going to be emotional because it's such a beautiful energy was coming through today. So let's see. Protection, armor of God. Now I know certainly for me, as I've moved into the 5D, my protection has got more and more powerful. Like, I have dragon energies with me all the time. Even today I had another even more powerful dragon than I've felt before. I started getting really emotional because he told me he was watching over me, he was with me always, and he was protecting me. And he reminded me of Maleficent, because he was black and purple and shimmery purple. So just know that when you're ascending and you're moving into alignment, which a lot of you are, and I know it because you email me and you're getting the same signs as me. And yesterday I could not believe, I was getting chills, because I posted that. For those of you, this is from my Violet Angel Intuition channel, I posted a video saying 999, then I put an order in for some shopping and it came back, my order number was 9991, which is obviously one's a new beginning, 999's closing my cycle. But what gave me absolute chills, and I'll say this in my other video as well for those, in case people don't watch this, was the fact it said 34 minutes, preparing your order 34 minutes. My video was exactly 34 minutes long. It was just, I'm still getting chills now thinking about it. It was just amazing. So let's see, another card here to close out this message. Oh my goodness, yeah. Resurrection, embracing a whole new life. This is 5D energy. This is 5D energy. This is you've ascended, yeah, exactly. If you're seeing this and you resonate with this video and you're still watching, you are, yeah, the only way is up. The only way is up, baby. So it says, on a pilgrimage, on a pilgrimage upwards and onward steps towards this door opening, blessings coming in, the open door. It says Christ within all of you, your Christ consciousness. For those of you that are connected to this message and feel it, then you are definitely connecting to your Christ consciousness, which means you are definitely, you've discovered the key to life. So let's see. Let's see. Oh. And just what I was saying, be a light to others. You are meant to use your light, that you're given light to share that light with others, to share that love with others, and to make them understand that when they're in that energy, they can also receive love, they can receive healing, they can receive more light, and then share it on. That's what we do. So yeah, steadfast vision. Stand up and be a light to others. You are the candle in the darkness for so many. So as I say, if you don't align with my channel, that's fine. And if you align with other readers who, that's fine too. But we're all here for air school. We are wisdom bringers. And, you know, as I say, I just get so tired of people not talking about Christ consciousness when that is your divinity. That is the key to your divinity. That is that inner sanctum to get back into your the oneness energy, and you know, I just, yeah, it's a time to celebrate. This 5D energy is a time to celebrate. I've spoken about this on my channel a few times over the last few months. I have been living aligned in my 5D self for a while now, and it's just, there's nothing I don't need. There's nothing I need. There's nothing I want for. There's nothing I crave for. I am no longer interested. In fact, I'm working more and more with people where I'm not charging fees for anything. I still charge fees for my 45 to 55 minute long spiritual guidance, which is usually over because I'm terrible at keeping things under an hour, as most people say. I still charge for my spiritual guidance sessions, but that's my only income. And unfortunately, I'm still in the 3D side of things where we need to pay for bills and food and stuff. But I've released all need for money. I don't feel like I need to make money. It's like, and you'll know it because the readers are still trying to, you know, push for, you know, the ones that are trying to charge you excessive amounts to teach you how to be spiritual. You know, we can teach you how to be a priestess. We can teach you how to be a Magdalene. You know, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but it's not really necessary for your spiritual growth. So just remember that. So I'm going to go and record your love message now. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope this finds who it's meant to, because clearly it's meant to help someone, and I look forward to talking to you all in my next message. Namaste.